ladies, I'm here. I'm here just setting up and getting ready. 8:23 p.m. Again, I'm gonna give you ladies time to join while I try to adjust the camera a bit. Okay, ladies. All right. Give you ladies a time to join on Shima's newest live stream, her 7th one. Oh yes, let me get on the other page so I can see the chat, ladies. I think I see some of you had already joined. Well, let me catch you. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Shima Live, exercising for hair growth. That's what we're going to be discussing. All right. 9 of you are here. Hello, ladies. Hi, D's Live. Oh, I see you, ladies. I finally see you. Star Baby. Yeah, Shima, it's me. Hi, Octavia Gillian. Hi, La Juana Dukes. Sabrina E. Hi. Hi, Sharon Allen. Everybody saying hi, Shima. Hi, Shima. Hello. These life says, I was wondering if you would come on tonight. I almost did in these life. I was, I really had to take care of something really quickly, at last minute so I could do this with you ladies again tonight. But I'm happy that I was able to take care of it so I can be here with you ladies. Because this is very important, our hair is very important. So I try to do everything that I can to give you ladies, the more to apply to your hair care needs. Hi, Natasha Fisher. La Juana Dukes, hi. Hi, Tiffany G. All right. So, yes, a lot of you are joining, and I'm very happy to have you here. You see, I try to give you ladies enough time to join so the whole class can be as full as possible. So, ladies, today we're going to be discussing exercising. For the most part, we're going to discuss exercising and hair growth, because that goes hand in hand. Why? Because exercising keeps us healthy, which, translates into healthy hair. Okay? So we're going to talk about the benefits of working out and things like that. But before we do, let me just ask you, how many of you are exercising? Before we start discussing, the benefits of exercise and hair growth and overall healthy hair, how many of you ladies do exercise? These lives say, I'll make sure to ask my question early tonight. Please address using wigs as a transitioning style. Thanks so much. You've been awesome. No problem, these life. No problem. We'll be talking about it very soon. Tiffany G says, unfortunately, we shy away from exercising because it sweats our hair. Okay? All right. That's a great answer. Thank you for chiming in, Tiffany G. Octavia Gillian says, I walk a lot. Awesome. I love walking myself. I think that's an excellent low impact exercise to do that everybody can do and that everybody does even without realizing that they're doing it. This life says, I exercise regularly 5 to 6 days a week. Tiffany G says, but I love working out when I have the energy and time. Okay. We're going to address that, when I have the energy and time. We need to get into that, Tiffany G. We need to find the energy and time. We need to make the time. La Juana Duke says, I do not much this first time I heard my name. live. Thank you, Shima. No problem, no problem, Juana. Thank you for joining the Shima Girl family in this live stream. You know, if you got questions, ask away. I do my best to answer all the questions. That's what we're here for, you know, to answer our hair questions, okay? Natasha Fisher says, I'll admit, I don't like to exercise, but I did Zumba in the past. I've never done Zumba, Natasha. Can you explain to us, Shima girls, what goes into Zumba, what type of exercise that is? I would love to know. Okay, so while Natasha is answering, let's get into it, ladies. Let's get into. Now, first and foremost, benefits of exercising. Hold on, think. She. Okay. First and foremost, let's look at the benefits of, you know, exercising, working out. For the most part, when we're exercising, ladies, you know, the improved blood flow, it helps to keep our hair stronger and healthier. Again, it's the blood flow, the circulation thing that's going on when we're working out, you know, working up that sweat, that good sweat, you know, that's circulating blood up here in the follicles and where we need it to help, you know, promote healthy hair that grows. You know, it promotes healthy hair growth, I should say. So, yes, this blood flow, ladies, it's full of nutrients, the circulation, you know, it stimulates, again, the hair follicles and it promotes hair growth, you know. And on top of that, when we exercise, it is also a big stress reliever. So what does this mean when we relieve the stress levels in our lives? First of all, that's a good thing. That's great, you know, to release all that stress by doing something as natural as exercising. You know, just releasing stress is a great thing for our health overall. So, but it also is gonna affect our hair in a positive way. When we release that stress, it's going to affect our hair in a positive way. And how? Lower stress, ladies, means that our hair is less likely to be brittle. Okay, and even better, it is less likely to fall out. You know, stress also contributes to hair loss. You start seeing your hair, just simple stuff like seeing thinning hairline. You know, it always starts up here, you know, around here where the baby hairs are at. You know, it minimizes, for the most part, thinning hairlines and nape areas. And even in here, a lot of ladies, they experience thinning patches up here where the crown is located. And exercising will, you know, take care of that. Once you release that stress, there should be no need, you know, to be experiencing things like, you know, brittle hair and your hair falling out or your hair thinning out. Okay? So, also one thing I need to point out, you know, like when we're exercising, like for example, if we exercise but we don't eat healthy, you know, that's like when you apply like a moisturizer to the scalp area, you know, but you just apply it, but you don't massage it into the scalp, you know. So the moisturizer is not gonna be as effective as opposed, you know, you taking the pads of your fingers and literally, you know, pushing that moisturizer against, you know, your scalp to circulate that area that you want the moisturizer to take care of. So what does this mean? We have to exercise and we also have to eat healthy. Okay, so they both can complement each other so we can get the best results possible. And in this case, get the best hair growth results possible. Okay, all right. So Natasha Fisher says, well, basically, it's just dancing. You can do cardio and you can add weights too if you like. Oh, okay, cool. What kind of dancing is this? Is it like an African dancing, African style dancing? Zumba, or what type of dancing is it? Can you just put on any music, or is it a specific culture? You know, where did Zumba come from? Tash Mom says, I walked 79 miles last month. Oh, that's amazing, Tash Mom. That's great. Just 3 to 5 miles, 4 to 5 days a week. Oh, girl, I know you in shape. I know your stress levels are down. That's awesome. And that's just walking, So, ladies, let's get to walking. Let's start off, with a slow walk, nothing too strenuous, For example, if the store is right around the corner, provided that you are, of course, in a safe neighborhood. I don't want you going out there and, getting into any type of situation that I don't want you to get into. But if you're in a relatively safe neighborhood, just walk to the store. A nice, gentle walk to the store. And then when you're walking back home, make it a little bit more brisk. Okay, but you can also do that, maybe you can, work out around your own neighborhood, or you can utilize your backyard if you got a nice long backyard, or you can just, or even if it's not big, you could just walk around in circles in your backyard. That's a workout in itself. Put on your headphones, listen to your favorite music, and you're walking, you're releasing stress, and you're adding something positive, in regards to hair growth and healthy hair. Okay, so definitely, when we're just talking about walking, we haven't gotten into aerobics yet. We haven't gotten into the stair climbing yet. All of that's even better, of course. The more you become more advanced in your working out, the more hopefully you will be encouraged to challenge yourself, with your workouts. Okay, all right. Tashman says, walking is life. My stress levels are much lower. Exactly. Oh, it just releases all those toxins from the body, Tashmon. All those naked, it's such a release factor, exercising. It's not just, to be healthy, but it just so much goes into it. Because the human body was made to move around. The human body, believe it or not, ladies, I know we have to do what we got to do to make that paper, as they say, but our bodies weren't meant to be sitting down in a cubicle from 8 to 10 to 12 hours, Our bodies were made to move around. That's why God gave us 2 legs, 2 feet to walk, So we don't have these 2 legs for nothing, ladies. Okay, let me see. Natasha Fisher says different genders. Oh, this is regarding Zumba. Thank you, Natasha. So Natasha Fisher says, in regards to what is Zumba, she says different genders. It's been a long time, but we did Latin dance, hip hop, line dancing, even. Oh, okay. I'm getting to understand it. It sounds like you won't be bored doing that exercise. So that's another thing. That's why I told you to wear headphones and listen to your favorite tune. So you will try to erase the if you happen to get bored exercising, try to do everything you can to erase that boredom. Okay. And also, take walks around beautiful scenery. If you like going to the beach, when you go to the beach, walk. That's your favorite place to be at. So you enjoying the view of the ocean. You enjoying the view of the sand. The buildings here, there. Watching people, playing their volleyball and things like that. So yeah. So Lil Griffin says, I have a question about your Shima oil. Can I put your oil in a spray bottle with water and spray my protected style? Okay, so you could put my Shima oil. You could put my Shima oil if you got this one, or which is the 8 ounce, or if you have the 4 ounce, you could definitely put it into a spray bottle that has the spray nozzle, but not if it has water in it, because what you're doing, you're diluting the Shima oil. You don't want to dilute its benefits. Okay, so Lil, so go, as long as the spray water, the spray bottle water doesn't have water in it, you can, put the Shima oil in it. But don't dilute the Shima oil. You want all the benefits from the Shima oil. Okay? Perfect. Tashman said Zumba is lots of fun. You can easily burn up to 1,000 calories. Wow. Cool. In one class. Wow. See, those those are facts that we need to know, ladies. That 1,000 calories. Can you imagine? And if you remain consistent exercising, workout routines, you'll be losing weight in no time. Your hair will be becoming healthy in no time. You'll be releasing all that stress in no time. So ladies, let's definitely, give Zumba a try. I'm gonna look into it myself. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for chiming in, Natasha, and educating us ladies that, didn't know about the Zumba workouts. Now we know a little something about it. Thank you, Natasha. I sincerely appreciate your knowledge. Okay. Goldmouth, she's screaming, Shima! Hello, Goldmouth. Yes, I'm here. You're catching me right on time because we're still talking about, working out for healthy hair growth. Okay, and our health in general. So I was definitely on the benefits of working out. I was learning something about Zumba. So Natasha already discussed it. Maybe you can scroll up so you can see what Zumba is all about. But again, I can still see it. It's different genres. It has, it's like dancing, to Latin dance or hip hop, line dancing. It's something that keeps your body moving, but in a fun way, and that sounds like a lot of fun, all those different genres, as Natasha explained. So again, when we're exercising, again, it triggers hair growth, okay, and that's what it's all about for the most part. For this subject, when we're exercising, we want to trigger hair growth, okay, because if we're on a longer Shima hair growth journey, we're looking to have long hair. Healthy hair is excellent. You're gonna get that as well. But a lot of us ladies, we're trying to shatter this myth that black hair can grow very long. So exercise, ladies, so you can maximize your hair growth potential. Okay, look, when we're exercising, our hair follicles, they're nourished by oxygen, and again, exercising increases this blood flow to the brain and also rushes antioxidants to the area. Okay, and that's what's going to be promoting hair growth. Okay, now one question that we should be answered is, how often do we exercise? That question actually varies, but the rule of thumb for the most part is this. For beginners, as well as for more advanced fitness levels, you will see the biggest benefits, if we work out at least 3 to 4 times a week. Okay, and the main thing with working out 3 to 4 times a week, we should have a rest day in between. Okay, so we won't become too overwhelmed. We won't see it as a job. Oh, I have to exercise because if I don't, I won't get this, I won't get that with my hair health or my body health. I always schedule a rest day. Exercise your 3 or 4 times a week, but schedule a rest day. And okay, so make sure you're also doing strength training. But again, let's start with walking, something simple. Let's not get over when we're first beginning, even if you've exercised in the past and you haven't exercised for a long time, consider yourself a beginner. Just take a gentle walk, a 15-minute walk. I encourage at least that. 15 minutes, they fly like this. And if you have to do even less, then do less. If it has to be 10 minutes, even down to 5 minutes, but do that walk. Okay, and that starts to condition your brain that, okay, I could do 5-minute walk. That's nothing, And then before you know it, the next day, hey, I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to do 7 minutes, And that's how it begins, ladies. That's how it begins. Because I know for the most part, a lot of people are so lazy when it comes to exercising, keeping their bodies in shape. You have to admit, if you're lazy, you have to admit that you're lazy, And sometimes we have no choice but to be lazy because we are so overwhelmed with life in general, taking care of children, just working those long hours at work, and taking care of other family members. We got other family members to take care of. It becomes overwhelming. But you can't tell me you cannot find five little minutes to just walk up and down your house. 5 little minutes up and down your house. You could find 5 little minutes, and then you can find 10 little minutes, and then you can find 15 little minutes. And before you know, you're doing this, what you should be doing, the required 30-minute, at least the average 30 minutes you should be doing. Now, when I work out, I definitely do the walking, ladies. I do the walking, but I go up to an hour, okay? I go up to an hour, and I work out I almost work out every day, but I do have one rest day, okay? I find the time, okay? So in other words, I'm working out anywhere from 5 to 6 days a week, and I rest one day, okay? And sometimes I challenge myself and I do even more than an hour, but that's when I'm doing my sit-ups. That's when I want to do some strength training, things like that, okay? So I make no excuses when it comes to my health. Let's see. Goldmouth says, yes, ma'am, working out gets the blood flowing throughout the body and to the scalp, which promotes hair growth. Tashmom says, you need to eat more, Natasha. And Tashmom says, especially if you're exercising. Natasha Fisher, I know, but it's hard to do that. I'm on meds that basically kill my appetite. Okay, so that's another thing. Of course, you should consult with your doctor, especially if you're taking medication, what type of, how long can you go with the workouts, what's best for you when it comes to working out, especially if you want medication. If you want, I'm not your doctor, of course, so only your doctor can let you know, okay, you can walk 30 minutes or you can walk, 15 minutes, okay? It's based on what type of medication you're taking. Okay, and if you do have to eat more, ask your doctor what type of foods can you eat more without gaining weight. That's what they get paid for. They should be able to give you the best advice in regards to the type of food you can eat. Without gaining. The whole purpose is your doctor shouldn't want you to gain weight, because gaining weight could lead to potential diabetes, high cholesterol, all types of bad health that you don't. I'm sure your doctor doesn't want you to be in bad health. So definitely consult with your doctor if you are on medication, for the most part. Okay. Sherry Mill says, hey, Sicky. Hey, silly. Tashwan said, but I will walk 1.5 to 2 hours. Awesome, Tacon. You're like me. Yeah. and you don't be feeling it. You don't be feeling it. If anything, you get inspired to do more, or to at least finish a 2-hour workout, because you are so inspired that you're doing something extremely positive for your health and your being. Sherry Mills says, I'm just being silly. I love you, Shima. Oh, I love you too, Sherry. Tashman says, Natasha is underweight. Okay, same thing. She's gonna have to consult with her doctor to be able to eat the foods that will help her to gain weight healthfully. Just because you're underweight doesn't mean you could just gobble up everything: candy, cookies, ice cream. All of that is not good for you. That's bad. That's junk food. So I'm sure the doctor is gonna give her the best healthy foods to help her to gain weight. Okay, even if it means she has to take certain type of supplements. Only her doctor would know what type of supplements is safe for her. Okay, for her to start gaining that weight. Okay. Tagwan says, I know, you turn around and realize you walked 6 miles. Yeah. I'm telling you. I know you are in great shape. You are in great shape, Tagwan. I could just tell. And your hair must be so healthy. Am I right or wrong, Tagwan? Your hair must be so healthy. Right? Tell me, am I right or wrong? So yes, let's discuss. So Lil, I'm gonna get into. She's asking, do you recommend washing your hair every time you exercising? I'm gonna get into those subject regarding how to protect our hair when we're exercising. Let's first get into what are the perfect exercises for hair growth. That stimulates the most hair growth for us. And that includes what we were talking about, walking, but in this case, we're going to walk a little bit brisky, with more, oomph into it. Okay, so jogging as well, that's more oomph into our workout. That's more, we're going to be promoting more sweat. Okay, and that's going to, get that blood circulating even harder for us. Okay, aerobics, definitely. That's what, I actually began working out when I was between 10 or 11 years old, and I started with aerobics. Okay, and oh my God, that did wonders for my weight, because I was a little bit overweight when I was between 10 and 11. That took out all of that, that childhood weight off immediately. And of course, step aerobics, which I've been doing lately. Step aerobics, in which, you use a fitness stepper. Those fitness steppers, So I do anywhere. I do up to an hour on those as well. So yeah, I get inspired with this fitness stepper. And if you don't have fitness stepper, you can use steps around your house. Sometimes there's steps right in your front door or in your back door when you gotta go up, into your house. Some homes have that, and my home has that, so I use those steps, as my fitness stepper, and it works excellent. Natasha Fisher says, I don't mind gaining weight. I'm underweight, so gaining weight is good for me. But check with your doctor to see what are the right foods for you to eat, Natasha. Mm-hmm. Tashmom says, I am full waist length now in regards to her hair and aiming for tailbone length this year. Bingo! Didn't I tell you your hair was in awesome shape? Didn't I tell you? Congratulations, Tashmom. Congratulations. I'm very proud of you. You know what this is all about. You know what this is all about in regards to how to maintain healthy, Afro textured hair. Okay. So Lil Moon Fry is asking Tashman, what was your method of growing waist length? So Lil Griffin says, Tashman, how long did it take? Natasha Fisher, hair goals at Tashman. Yeah. Tashman, healthy hair care practice, basically. I focus on length retention. And we just discussed, length retention on my previous live stream, which was just yesterday, about not focusing on how fast the hair grows, but, on retaining, our hair length. So depending on how much, hair our own body produces, whether it's half an inch per month, 1/4 of an inch per month, 1/3 of an inch per month, you're going to retain that length. Okay. So it's all about that. It's all about hair length retention. And that's why you're getting to your, hair length goals. So let's look at around 11 reasons why we should start working out, today, starting today. Okay, for example, when we work out, we boost our happiness levels. When we work out, exercising, it helps to discipline us. Okay, so because exercising is a discipline thing, it's something that for the most part, the average person sees it as work. So, that's a discipline thing, because when you decide to exercise, you're telling your mind, this isn't work. This is something that I have to do for me to be healthy. Okay, so that's your disciplining yourself. Exercising teaches us, how to learn and how to learn to set goals and achieve our goals. Okay, so also when we exercise, we reduce, here go the health issues that we're going to reduce. When we exercise, we reduce the risk of heart disease the natural way, which means that this is without taking pills. Okay, so, without taking pills, just simple brisk walks, our aerobics, our Zumba classes, that's helping us, to reduce the risk of heart disease naturally. We also reduce our cholesterol levels when we're exercising. Say goodbye to those high cholesterol levels, ladies. As cholesterol levels is going to go down, and without you having to take any pills for that. Okay, when we exercise, we sleep better. Okay, regular exercise helps us to sleep better, ladies. Again, we don't have to take no pills for that, no sleeping pills, because exercising is also gonna aid us in helping, us to catch those Z's, without taking any pills for it. Okay, so again, when we exercise, believe it or not, we're getting energy boost. Even though it looks like we're losing energy, because depending on how hard we're working out, we're out of breath, and we're huffing and puffing, depending on the strength of the exercise. Believe it or not, it's aiding us in giving us a boost of energy. Okay, so don't worry about us. If you're getting out of breath, of course, slow down. Your body's telling you to slow down as well. So slow down, but understand that when we're exercising, we're also getting an energy boost from it. Okay, we increase our muscle strength and flexibility. When we exercise, we improve our memory. So if some of us tend to be forgetful, guess what? Exercising can help us stop being so forgetful. So see how awesome exercising is, ladies? And of course, exercising boosts our self-confidence, because, ladies, who doesn't like looking and feeling great? Who doesn't like that? And exercise is going to help us, feel great by giving us the body that we want. And in this case, by giving us the hair that we want as well. Okay. Okay. Tashman says, I learn from people like you, Shima. Oh, thank you, Tashman. I'm so happy that you're learning, that you learn with me as well. I'm very humbled to hear that, Tashman. Thank you for letting me know. Tashman, I have been natural all my life, but it was only when I focused on healthy hair practices that I saw length retention. Great. Okay, now Tasha Fisher said, but if I sleep better, I won't be awake at stupid o'clock to see you live, Shima. Chatasha Fisher says, just messing with you. Yes, I know. So Leo Griffin says, Shima, do you recommend oiling your scalp? So Leo Griffin, I only recommend, doing anything to your scalp if you have an issue with your scalp. So my question to you is, do you have an oily scalp? Do you have dry scalp? Do you have, dandruff issues? If you have any of those scalp issues, that's when I recommend, putting the proper product that addresses the scalp issue that you may have. Other than that, don't add product to your scalp. Allow your scalp to breathe. All you got to do is, if you have my Shima oil, you just apply the Shima oil to the hair only. Okay, just the hair only, and then leave your scalp area alone. All right. So Lel Griffin says, I get dandruff. Yeah. I wanted to address dandruff on another live stream, but for the most part, if you are getting dandruff, I would definitely recommend looking into an anti-dandruff shampoo. Okay, that's one thing I'll recommend, but I want to get really deep into dandruff issues on a new live stream. Okay, so now Tashman says, it's still early in California. Yes, I realized that California is about 3 hours earlier than us. Yeah, so it's going to be 9 p.m. here. So that means it's about 6. It's around 6 p.m. Yeah, it's probably about 6 p.m. in California. So Leo Griffin said, thanks, Shima. No problem, so Leo. I'm here for you, ladies. That's the point of these live streams, for us to learn how to take care of our hair, for us to ask those questions so we can learn. So yes, so we were looking at the benefits of, why we should start working out today. Okay. But also there's more, ladies. There's more regarding working out. Guess what? When we work out, it also reduces wrinkles. So keep that in mind. Exercise actually supports, the production of collagen. Okay, so, the boost in this protein, in regards to collagen. So the boost in this protein is gonna help, to keep our skin firm, supple, and elastic. And that's how it helps to reduce wrinkles. Okay, so don't look so much for those anti-wrinkle creams and things like that. Look to exercise. You can still use your creams, but I will definitely recommend that you exercise as well. Okay, so you can maximize, any type of wrinkle reduction you want to, minimize. Also, when we exercise, it's also acne relief. When we exercise, it's gonna help us to aid in any acne issues. Okay, and how? Well, exercise will help draw toxins out of the body. Those bad toxins. All right. Plus, of course, all of that sweating, it cleans out the pores of congested skin. Okay. When we're sweating out a lot of bad toxins. It's, cleaning out the pores. So, of course, that's going to, it's going to relieve all those acne issues. Okay. Working out corrects the hormonal imbalance that can cause, adult acne. So, there you go. There you go. Those are amazing benefits. Something simple as walking. Something simple, as taking Zumba classes. Something simple as, step climbing, step aerobics. Can you believe it? It does all of that for us. And why? Because like I told you, when God created us, he didn't create us just to be sitting in the cubicle for 8 to 10 to 12 hours, doing nothing, just for the computer. Our bodies were meant to move around. Okay, so let's move around our bodies, anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes a day, 4 to 5 times a week, so we can see all of these wonderful benefits in our lives. Okay. Tashman says, yup. In regards to it being 6 p.m. in California, yes, I know. Natasha Fisher says it's almost 3 a.m. in the Netherlands. Oh, wow, you're in the Netherlands. Yeah. I know now it's going to be 3 a.m. Wow. Our planet is so big, ladies. Have you ever started to think about how big our planet is? Wow. Isn't it amazing where we're at? Right? Out in the universe, in a huge planet. a planet called Planet Earth, by the way. That's where we're at, ladies. We're in planet Earth. Okay. Tashon says, I knew it. I was thinking you must be in Europe. Natasha Fisher says, must be the British flag on my shirt. Tashon says, I noticed. Octavia Gillen says, I be in Cleveland, Ohio. Michelle M says, hi, Shima. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Thank you for joining my live stream. We're talking about exercising and hair growth and health and a healthy body. We just got through discussing, tons of benefits for starting our workout, program today, by the way. We discussed a lot of awesome benefits from acne relief to wrinkle reduction, to reducing the risk of heart disease, reducing cholesterol levels, improving our memory, all kinds of amazing things with exercising. Let's see something, some benefits, in regards to psychological benefits, that we gain through exercising as well. Okay, so exercising is also psychological, by the way. So when we exercise, guess what? We improve our moods. We're in a sad, if we feel sad, if something made us sad that day, again, a brisk walk, it will stimulate, the blood flow, and it's going to help us improve our mood. I'm not going to say it's going to make you 100% happy, but it's going to make you, it's going to make you feel 10 times better than how you were feeling before. Okay. So also psychologically speaking, when we exercise, again, we reduce stress, as well as we improve our ability to cope with stress. Okay. And we're coping already just through exercising, we're coping with stress. Okay. We also help to improve our self-esteem levels. We take bigger pride, in our physical accomplishments. Okay. So when you see, your waist getting thinner, just something simple like that, we take bigger pride because we earned that thinner waist, so that makes us feel very good. Something that we earned, that wasn't just given to us. We worked hard to get it. That's when we take bigger pride, in our accomplishments. Okay. We also develop and increase satisfaction with oneself. We develop improved body image. We develop increased feelings of energy. All of that is so the psychological benefits of exercising, ladies. Okay. Okay, Natasha Fisher. Natasha, I love that question. I wanna address it for a new live stream. So Natasha Fisher is asking Shima, have you got an opinion about the inversion method? I want to address it for a new live stream. I want to focus on, working out for this live stream. Okay. Tashman says, Shima, how come you don't publish videos for your Spanish speaking audience? I do have a Spanish YouTube channel. It's Shima Girls #1, I believe I called. Not Shima Girls #1. Shima en Español. But unfortunately, I did lose the password to be able to log in, and I haven't been able to do some new videos for it. But I have done tons of Spanish videos on that old channel, and I was thinking about going back to it. Damie Williams, Damie, she's been on her hair journey for 5 years, and you inspired her to grow her hair lengths. Many people wouldn't imagine Black women could grow their hair. Yeah. And say hello to your sister. I thank her for watching, and I'm so happy that she has been learning a lot with me. Thank you for letting me know, Damie. And now she knows that we as Black women, that all of that was a myth. All of that was just lack of correct information in regards to Black hair care. Yes, I definitely will tag her. I gotta look back into that old channel and see where I put that password. So yes, so guess what, ladies? We're going to get into tips on managing our hair. When it's sweating, a lot of us ladies we tend to sweat a lot. And we sweat out our hair. That's another reason why some of us are afraid to work out, because we don't want to sweat out our hair. So let's learn some tips right now, to help us with that head sweating, it's called. Okay. D-Slash says, Shima, please remember my question about wigs. Thanks. No problem. Let me address the head sweating, okay, D-Slash? One moment. So first and foremost, make sure, in order to address head sweating, if you tend to be the type of lady that sweats a lot when you're exercising, first and foremost, make sure that your hair is in a protective style. In this case, when you do a hair bun, do a high hair bun. Don't do a low hair bun. Do a high, comb all of your hair up to the crown area, and either do a simple donut bun, or just make sure the hairstyle is high, and make sure that the ends are tucked in. Okay, so all I can think about is do a very high hair bun for that. All right, and keep a handkerchief or two on you at all times so that you can dab the sweat off your face. Okay, whenever possible, try walking barefoot or open shoes. Avoid spicy or strong smelling foods such as garlic, onion, and hot peppers. Manage your stress and anxiety levels. Things like that you can do to help you cope, with so much sweat coming down, your face and things like that. Use, if you got my Shima girl scarf, you could literally tie it, as a bandana, tie my Shima girl scarf around, your head area as a bandana. So that should definitely help as well. Okay. And I forgot who asked the question, if you should wash your hair every time you finish exercising because you sweat a lot. Well, if your hair did get sweated out, I definitely, in this case, I definitely would recommend that you definitely go ahead and wash your hair. But in this time, do something called cold washing, in which it's just you adding conditioner to the hair. Okay, so you don't have to go through shampoo or conditioner, two products. Just add the conditioner. That's called cold washing. Okay, you could also add drops of jojoba oil in the conditioner. Your favorite natural oils. Okay, to make it even more moisturizing. So in this case, you're gonna need a moisturizing conditioner. Okay. So, let me see. Tashman, oh, Tashman, you speak Spanish. That's why you're asking. So she's saying, ¿cuál es el nombre de tu canal en el que se publican tus videos en español? No lo encuentro. Let me find it for you. Hold on. Let me send you the link, okay? Hold on. I know it still exists. I just haven't been on it in a while. Hold on. I haven't been on it in a while. I found it, Tashman. Hold on, let me click on this. It's 2 years. Yeah, here go the videos. That was the reason one I had to do, because the other one, I don't know what happened. I had one Shima girl channel in Spanish, but that disappeared. So then I created this one. I'm gonna send you the link. Tell me if the link works, okay? This is for Tashman or any other Spanish speaking Shima girls. But I have to find the password, okay? So I can post videos there. There go the link, Tashman. So Lil Griffin asks, doesn't co-washing cause buildup? So Lil Griffin, I mean product buildup. It depends the type of, conditioner you have. Some conditioners will cause product buildup depending on the ingredients. But for the most part, that's why I was encouraging you to add some natural oils to the conditioner. Again, for the simple fact that some conditioners, they have those synthetic ingredients, that definitely will cause some buildup because it's too synthetic. So you're gonna have to try to find some conditioners that mostly contain plant extracts and natural ingredients for you then. Okay. But again, don't let that be an excuse for you not to exercise. So you see, don't let nothing get in your way of exercising, because at the end of the day, it's gonna be you that's going to lack the hair growth that you desire, and it's gonna be you that's gonna be not have the type of body that you desire as well. Okay, so no excuses. There's a way around everything. Tashman says, sí, funciona, muchísimas gracias. No hay problema, Tashman. Estoy contenta que... Yo no sabía que tú hablabas español. Yo no sabía. How wonderful. How wonderful. Well, we black ladies, we come from all over. We speak Spanish. We speak Creole. Portuguese. French. We come from all over the planet. So let's understand a little bit more what head sweating is. So this is, for the most part, this is what head sweating is. And basically it's this, that our bodies, we have millions of sweat glands all over. Okay. So these sweat glands are all over, the head, all over the face, and they play a vital role in, the natural process of thermal regulation. So like, for example, when the body gets too hot, when we're exercising and we feel very hot, those are the hormones, they stimulate these sweat glands, to release the sweat, and then the sweat evaporates and in turn it cools down the body. However, in some cases, it is said, medical experts say that something goes wrong in this process and the result is excessive sweating, or something called hyperhidrosis. Okay, excessive sweating is something that's in medical terms called hyperhidrosis. Okay, so excessive head or facial sweating, it can become a difficult problem to deal with. And unlike many other types of sweating, like head sweating is very difficult to hide, and may lead to feelings of, they say, embarrassment or social concern. So if you're a private person, I wouldn't be worrying about that because you're exercising by yourself. But if you're in the gym, I would understand if you feel embarrassed because of too much sweating. But then again, other people are sweating there with you. But factors factors that may trigger excessive sweating includes heat. So like if you're exercising, like if you're out in the sun, you know, it's gonna trigger even more excessive sweating because the sun is overheating you. You know, your body is hot and the sun is also heating you up. You know, stress and anxiety may trigger excessive sweating, head sweating. You know, emotional reactions such as anger, you know, those mood swings, you know, excessive sweating, you know, and also reaction to medication. So, you know, the type of medication you may be taking also can contribute to excessive head sweating. Okay, and also if you have thyroid issues, that can contribute to excessive head sweating. So those are factors that you should look at, you know, in regards to why you are sweating or over sweating. Okay, all right. Tashma, me acabo de suscribir. Esperemos que encuentres tu clave y publiques más videos. No problem, Tachman. You're putting me to the test. Yes, if not, I'm gonna come back on the live stream and let you know if I have to create another new channel for the Spanish speaking Shima girls. Okay, because I have to find the password. I'm gonna try again to log in. Okay. So Lil Griffin, can you co-wash with your conditioner? Well, actually, it's a leave-in conditioner, so it's a watery kind. It's not, you know, the thick kind. So it will not do for co-washing. You have to find a thick kind of conditioner. Okay. Yeah, no pressure. Yes, of course. I know, Tashwa. I know. She said I speak English too. I know. So Leo Griffin asked me, what conditioner do you use? Right now, I don't use conditioner because all I need for my hair, it thrives on my Shima Hair Repair Shampoo because it's so moisturizing that this is basically all I need, you know, and when it adds, you know, the protein that I need to my hair, that's all I need. Okay, and then I follow it up with the leave-in conditioner. Okay, this is just the leave-in conditioner. It's not the actual, you know, thick consistency kind, you know, conditioners. So that's why I'm letting you ladies know that very soon this year I plan to debut, you know, my own Shima hair deep conditioner, and you ladies will be the first to know as soon as it's ready. Another thing that will help you ladies avoid excessive head sweating, by the way, you know, try to avoid wearing tight fitting caps, you know, and hats, you know, so don't work out with the hats. It contributes to a lot of head sweating. Okay. Try switching to a natural shampoo. If you know, blow dry your hair, then if you're using blow dryers, ladies, and you tend to sweat a lot, again, try to put that blow dryer on the coolest setting. Okay, and keep it at least 2 inches away. All right. And again, ladies, let's start exercising. All right. Now I gave you a challenge. Just walk for 5 minutes. Start your workout, you know, routine. Just 5 little minutes. Just find 5 minutes of your time, you know, to just walk up and down your house, up and down your house. And then every day you challenge yourself. Okay. Now I'm gonna do an extra 2 minutes. And then another extra 2 minutes until you build up to the 30 minutes, okay? And before you know it, you're an advanced Shima girl that's working out for an hour to 2 hours. But if not, always 30 minutes, it's going to do a tremendous amount of benefits, you know, for your hair growth and for your body in general, okay? So you don't have to be taking pills for this, taking pills for that. You know, taking pills for cholesterol, taking pills for diabetes, you know, taking pills for heart disease. Exercising, for the most part, is going to reduce all of that. Okay? So, I'm telling you, we weren't made, again, to be sitting at a cubicle for 8 to 9 to 10 to 12 hours, you know, hardly moving around. You know, our bodies were made to move around. Okay? God gave us those 2 legs, 2 feet to walk. All right, the least we can do is walk, okay? And remember, ladies, to stretch, or we should stretch before we even begin walking. We should definitely take some time to stretch. Okay, so go like this, but stretch. All right, stretch those muscles so you won't sprain any muscles when you start walking. So Lil Griffin, I remember you saying that you could go under the dryer with your repair shampoo. Is that true? Yes, yes. So it can penetrate even more. Yes, yes. But also, if first try with the conditioning cap, okay, it without going under, okay, the hair dryer, because again, I myself am trying to avoid heat as much as possible. Okay, so I always encourage you ladies to try to avoid heat as much as possible as well. Okay, I'm remembering these life questions. She wanted me to to address wearing wigs as a transitioning style. These life, you still there? Let me try to find her question to properly address. Okay, here we go. This life, Shima, please remember my question about wigs. Thank you. Okay, but let me find her actual question. I remember this life. I remember. I just trying to make sure I address it correctly. This life. These lives is okay. No, I'll make okay. Here go her question. Please address using wigs as a transitioning style. Thanks so much. You've been awesome. These live, yes. Well, when I first started growing out my hair, when it was at shoulder length, my hair was relaxed. I wasn't transitioning. It was in its relaxed state, but it was at shoulder length. I used to wear wigs, to help me, to fake it till I made it. There's a saying out there that's called "fake it till you make it." Where I used to wear wigs, and I would have my donut bun underneath the wigs, to as a protective style. So the donut bun was my protective style, and the wig was my protective style. And of course, I will also, wrap it with a silk scarf and push the wig down, until I got to my goal of the hair length that I wanted to get to. That so wearing wigs helped me fake it till I made it. So in other words, once my hair passed shoulder length and it went a little bit below bra strap length, around there, almost getting, you could say, mid back length, then that's when I stopped wearing wigs because my hair was already getting pretty long. Okay, so but this that wants to know if she can use as a transitioning style. Most definitely, as long as always keep in mind you gotta do protective styling no matter what. So if you're transitioning, do two strand twist. Again, that's a simple style for natural hair. All right, or get your hair in a French braid. Okay, and then you put the wig on and try to wrap that silk scarf around your head as well, or buy one of those satin type it's called satin hair bonnets, and sometimes they sell sometimes the ones that the guys use, where you see the picture of the guy on on the package, sometimes that's a good one because it's so tight fitting, and you could, and I feel like it covers, it's more secure, and it's also made out of satin. So wearing wigs is excellent to transition. Again, a wig is basically like a hat with hair on it, okay? Because it just feels that way, So some ladies, they feel, sometimes you feel like it's getting too hot under there, again, because it's like a hat. That's what we were just discussing. If you're wearing a hat and you tend to have a lot of head sweating, it's because of the hat. Okay, so imagine the wig and all of that hair, so you need to try not to wear wigs too often. The main thing is for us not to get addicted to the fake hair. Our main goal is to use the fake hair as a tool to help us grow our real hair very long. Okay, so this life, that's my thoughts on wearing wigs for transitioning. you know so make sure you do all of those steps to have, a flawless transitioning, journey with your hair while wearing wigs. So wigs was fun, and wigs was so exciting because, you know, again, you fake it till you make it. Okay, ladies, let me check on something. One moment, ladies. Okay, so very soon I do have to get going, ladies. Um, we're almost done. Yeah, Natasha Fisher do-rags. Yeah, do-rags. Yeah, I was trying to find the correct name for it. Yeah, thank you for helping me out. These life says I have short, relaxed hair. You were just like me then, this life. You were just like me. You're going to have a lot of fun, you know, on selecting, you know, all types of styles of wigs. So go have your fun with the wigs, okay, this life. But make sure you just wear it when you need to wear it. When you're home, you take off that wig, okay? All right. Make sure your real hair is in a protected style. And if it's too short to wear into a protected style, at least wrap it. If you got my Shima girl scarf, wrap the Shima girl scarf around your head, okay? No excuses, this life. No excuses. This life says, thanks for the perfect explanation. No problem, this life. So Lil Griffin is asking me an important question. How often do you drink water, Shima? I try to drink water every day. Okay. So I try to drink, you know, I drink the purified water. Okay. I drink at least, to be honest, at least 2 to 3 bottles max a day, but mostly 2 bottles a day. I feel I should be drinking more, by the way. The more water we drink, it actually is better for us because we're mostly made out of water, believe it or not. So that the more water we drink, it's going to help us, you know, release more toxins from our body. And that helps us to lose weight as well, you know. All of that helps. It's going to help us to lose a lot of weight. And that's going to help us to curb hunger. Okay, so when you eat, like when you're eating your healthy food, try to drink a lot of water. Okay, so you can have that feeling of fullness, and that way, you know, you don't overeat. Okay, that's going to help us cut a lot of calories and get to our goal weight. So Lil Griffin asking me also, do you believe in watering your hair every day? No, I don't want, especially not now that my hair is back to relax. I would think that ladies that are natural, they will water their hair every day because their hair drinks, you know, tends to be thirstier and it drinks a lot of moisture. But now that my hair is relaxed, no, I just use my Shima oil. This is the only moisture that's going in my hair every day, my Shima oil. Okay, to help me stop the hair dryness and give me that beautiful shine that you hopefully you ladies can see. Exactly, these life, no excuses, no excuses. Ladies, I'm gonna have to say good night. Thank you so much, you know, for you know, participating in my 7th live stream. Isn't that something? My 7th live stream. I hope that you ladies enjoy your weekend. You know, have a good time doing your weekend, and I'm so happy that I got to see you ladies again tonight. Okay, I'm happy that you learned again a lot with me, and I learned so much with you. I learned about Zumba. I'm gonna look into Zumba classes. Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, ladies, I'm about to click off. I'll definitely see you very soon. Bye, ladies. Natasha Fisher. Good night, Shima. Thank you for reminding me about Zumba. Yes, definitely. Thank you. Thank you so much for participating, ladies. God bless.